When we think of Sengoku warlords, we often associate them with unifying the country and a flamboyant image, don't we? But what kind of meals did they actually eat day to day? You might imagine lavish feasts, but did you know that their basic diet was actually quite simple and humble? If a modern person were to time travel to the Sengoku period, would they really be able to survive on the diet of that era? Let's explore that secret. First, let's look at the basic meals of the common people and the Ishigaru soldiers fighting on the battlefield. Their staple foods were grains like brown rice, millet, and foxtail millet. White rice was extremely valuable and rarely eaten. Side dishes typically consisted of miso soup and pickles, with vegetables and legumes serving as the main sources of protein. Meat and fish were considered special delicacies. It was a very simple diet which could be considered the prototype of modern Japanese cuisine, but its nutritional value was by no means low. This simple yet balanced diet was the fundamental support for the bodies of those who survived the Sengoku period. For soldiers fighting on the battlefield, food, or rather rations, were literally a lifeline. The ingenuity behind them was truly astonishing. Portability and preservability were paramount for Sengoku period rations. Heavy and perishable items were out of the question. A prime example of such rations was hashiai, which was dried rice that could be rehydrated with water or eaten as is. Lightweight, resistant to spoilage, and easily consumed by simply adding water, it can truly be called the ancestor of instant food. Imogara, dried taro stems, were also prized as a lightweight and nutritious preserved food. Even on battlefields where cooking was impossible, ingenious methods were devised for easy consumption. They were truly a culmination of wisdom. Misodama were portable rations made by mixing medicinal herbs and grains into miso and rolling it into a ball. Dissolving it in hot water would create miso soup. These rations were, in essence, the survival food of the Sengoku period. They played a crucial role in sustaining life. We are truly impressed by the wisdom and ingenuity of our predecessors in securing maximum nutrition and energy from limited resources. So, what kind of meals did the warlords aiming for unification eat? Were they luxurious, completely unlike those of the common people? In reality, their daily meals, while better than those of commoners, were by no means excessively extravagant. A typical meal consisted of one soup and one side dish, two at most. Their earnest and robust spirit was reflected even in their dining tables. Oda Nobunaga is said to have preferred barley rice and ate game birds caught during falconry. His diet appears to have been surprisingly simple. Toyotomi Hideyo reportedly utilized and ate highly nutritious rice balls called hyarogon on the battlefield. Tokugawa Ieyasu was known for his simple diet of barley rice, miso soup, and wild plants, prioritizing his health. It's even said to be the secret to his longevity. On the battlefield, it was common for warlords and soldiers to eat largely the same rations. Everyone faced harsh conditions regardless of their status. The most important thing was to maintain physical strength and be ready to fight at any time. Food itself was a strategic tool. Now, let's analyze the diet of that era from the perspective of modern nutrition. We might uncover some surprising facts. Staple foods like brown rice and other grains were rich in dietary fiber and vitamin B complex, making them essentially modern health foods. Miso and pickles are fermented foods, which are expected to improve gut health. This likely also contributed to enhanced immunity. Meat obtained through hunting and fishing, such as fish, wild birds, and wild boar, was a valuable source of protein, essential for maintaining muscle. Seaweed and wild mountain vegetables were also important ingredients for supplementing minerals and vitamins. They enjoyed diverse blessings with each season. Although they didn't have the luxuries of modern people, it's clear that their diet was surprisingly well-balanced nutritionally. The people of the Sengoku period, through experience and wisdom, consumed the nutrients their bodies needed to survive their harsh environment. Even without established nutritional science like today, they instinctively knew how to survive. Securing and preserving food was an extremely important challenge in the Sengoku period, especially crucial for long-term campaigns. Beyond drying, various preservation techniques like salting, miso pickling, and bran pickling were developed. Dried persimmons and dried sweet potatoes were also prized by both commoners and warlords as preserved foods offering both sweetness and nutrition. Long-lasting preserved foods literally sustained lives during famines and siege warfare. They were truly life-saving technologies. Ingeniously utilizing local ingredients was truly a culmination of regional wisdom, enriching the food culture. These preservation techniques have been passed down to modern Japanese food culture and continue to grace our tables today. In the late Sengoku period, new ingredients and cooking methods were introduced to Japan through trade with the Nanban, southern barbarians. Beyond firearms, things like castella cake, bread, and tobacco were also introduced, bringing new changes to Japanese life. In particular, crops like potatoes and corn garnered attention as famine-resistant plants and were later widely cultivated. New cooking methods and food cultures gradually began to spread to Japanese dining tables, further enriching their diet. It can truly be said that this turbulent era had a significant impact on food, laying the foundation for Japanese food culture. The diet of the Sengoku period, while simple, was highly rational and packed with the nutrition needed to survive a harsh era. A continuous stream of wisdom and ingenuity to maximize strength from limited resources. This is a lesson that applies even today. The warlords' earnest and robust spirit was deeply rooted in their diet. Perhaps it was a source of their strength. Don't you think there are many things we, living in an age of abundance, can learn from their meals? It's an opportunity to re-examine our relationship with food. For us, who live in a time of plenty, the food of the Sengoku era teaches us the importance of food and gratitude for nature's bounty. How was it? Did you feel the profound depth hidden within Sengoku cuisine? We hope this video has further deepened your interest in the Sengoku period. Please look forward to the next episode,